Hello guys, and welcome to the Too Pretty for This podcast. I'm your host, Winta Zesu, as you all know, and this is episode 1. For episode 1, I decided to bring a very special guest. This guest has been highly requested on all of my social media platforms. I just want to say I'm really grateful that she actually had the time to come tonight. We actually just got back from dinner and
It's almost midnight.
yeah, I'm just really grateful that she's
I'm
here.
really sacrificing a lot.
I know, it's crazy, but we had to get it done for episode 1. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and without further ado, let me introduce my beautiful sister, Vicky Zesu.
Hello, everyone.
How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
Thank you so much for coming on today.
Honestly, thank you for having me.
You're one of the highly requested guests, which this is episode 1, but I don't really feature you in a lot of my videos because you're a very private and busy person, so it's really hard to get you on any of my social media content or even really anything, my YouTube and TikTok. So I'm just really happy that you're here today.
Honestly, I'm so glad to be here.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you? First of all, who are you in relation to me, and then who are you as you?
Hi guys, my name is Vicky. I'm Winta's sister. I'm a model, content creator, and a singer based in New York City.
So you said you're a singer and a model. What's the best part about being a singer, a model, and also living in New York City for you?
The best part is living my childhood dream and seeing my manifestations come true.
Yeah, I remember we both wanted to live in New York City for so long, and the fact that we live here now is crazy, and I'm so happy.
Honestly, I'm happier.
Okay, I do have to ask you, because a lot of people ask me this all the time. How did you get into modeling? How did you get into being a singer? Just a little bit of advice for our viewers, because I'm sure a lot of people are very interested, and I mean a lot, because that's all the DMs that I get.
Well, I was interested when I was little, and then when I was in college, I wasn't interested anymore. And then I started to pursue it again, maybe 3 years after college or something, or 2 years after college. And then I just started doing it on the side, and I would travel. And whenever I traveled to New York City or LA, I would obviously reach out to the people. And when it comes to singing, I got into it a few months ago just because, I needed something new to work on. And I feel like I've conquered a lot of things that I said I wanted to do. And I just wanted to do something that was outside of my comfort zone because I know nothing about music. And although I do have a nice voice, that's where the passion and interest came from. Is because, why waste this voice?
Why would you waste your talent?
My
right?
talent, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and really deep down, everyone's talented.
Okay, you know what? We really are interested in that, but we just want to get into the juicy questions right now. Would love to chat about modeling and singing. Okay, we get it. Now let's get into the juicy parts that everyone wants to know.
What is it?
We want to talk about your dating life. So what can you tell us about your dating life, or do you just want me to fire you some questions and you can just answer them?
You can fire away.
I actually wrote them down. So a lot of people have noticed that from all of our friend group and from our family group, you are the dating expert. I would have to say. I have to say, everyone comes to you for dating advice and a lot of things. So people want to know, what is the biggest mistake that, this is more of like a general question, because we're going to start it off easy, but what is a dating mistake a lot of people make, in your opinion, especially living in New York City, or not just living in New York, but
the biggest thing people don't do is they don't set high standards for themselves.
I really love that answer. I actually do. It's hard for people to understand, especially for inexperienced people. They don't know what they're doing, so
yeah. But I've been this way since I was 18, so
yeah.
I've always had the natural instinct, I would say.
You are very gifted and blessed to have that, and we wish we were like that.
I know.
I wish I was like everyone. That. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any dating story times? Anything that sticks out, stands out? You don't want to share? You can just say that you don't want to share.
I don't want to share.
What's your worst dating experience?
I never had a bad experience because I never allowed it to happen.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense. I wish I could say the same. I really do wish I could say I have.
What is a bad experience you've had?
Worst experience. I mean, it was a learning experience for me, so I don't want to say it was a bad experience, but dating someone in college and kind of falling for someone that you don't really understand what's going on, and then when you come out of it, you're like, why was I in that deep dark hole?
That's harsh.
It is harsh. That was my worst dating experience, and it was nice, but like, it was like a love-hate relationship, if that makes sense. And that's when I kind of like stopped dating.
Wow, you stopped dating pretty early on.
Yeah.
After when you started dating is when you stopped dating. Got it.
There was only one dating experience, unfortunately. But that's why I wanted to have you on the pod, because I'm not the only one. There are a lot of people out there that are like that. I don't know, I just don't like when my peace is being destroyed, and I really value my peace and my beauty.
Yeah, valid. That's valid.
You know what I mean? I'm just too pretty for this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a New York specific question. I know we're both from Ethiopia. We grew up there, and then we moved to Kentucky for college, and then we moved to New York now. Which city is the best, or which city or country is the best for dating?
Well, in the U.S., I'd say LA and New York. And then outside of the U.S., I would say Germany, France, and Dubai. I feel like.
Okay, that actually takes me to the next question, because this is something I've been thinking about, but I don't know if I want to do it, and it's dating apps. What do you feel about dating apps? Do you use them? Do you like them? Is it a yes? Is it a no? Should we use them? What do you think?
I like dating apps because they're very fun. Like, you meet a lot of people on there, and even if you don't end up dating them, still knowing them is good just for experience. Because, you know, especially if you use the good ones, I feel like you'll meet very high quality people. Even for your career, they can help you out. And, but if you really want to date someone online, you have to be very selective, and when you are selective and you filter out people, you will find some amazing people, honestly.
I agree.
Yeah. But I also like meeting people in real life, which I like both. But I don't know. It just depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good experience to just go out with people, which I need to do. But I've also heard like people use Raya sometimes, and they make a lot of good friends from it. And a lot of people that use it, they are not just using it for dating, but they're using it to make friends and make connections and for career, like you said. So should I get on that level and
yeah,
use
just
it?
get it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll apply for it. Is it like hard to get on into?
I don't know what it depends on. Maybe for you it'll be very easy.
That's true. I mean, how can you deny a perfect being like me, you know?
Yeah.
There's no way I can get denied.
Well,
I actually have never been denied or rejected from any dating app, and I've never been denied or rejected from any guy. So actually, I don't even know why I'm not dating.
Yeah.
Because I can literally date whoever I want. You know, like, actually, I do have to, I know we're talking about dating, but I do have to segue into this topic, which I talk about a lot, but I do have 0% body fat, so for me, it's really not that hard to date or really do anything in life. And when you combine a perfect face like mine with 0% body fat, not only can you get accepted on any dating app, not only can you date anyone you want, not only do you have pretty privilege, I just have it all, and I'm super grateful. I just don't want people to think that I'm being like ungrateful for this. And when I say like, oh, I don't really date, or I don't have a lot of dating experiences, and people are like, but you're literally perfect and have 0% body fat. So I just wanted to make that clear that, you know I'm too pretty for this, but it's still kind of like a thing that I have to go through, because I do need a little break from dating. It's not because I can't date, it's because I'm too pretty to date at the moment, and my body fat percentage is too low at the moment. So I just wanted to make that clear, because I know the comments are going to be crazy. So I just wanted to mention that. Okay, now let's get a little personal. Is that okay with you? Wait, before you answer that, it doesn't matter. We're going to ask you this anyways. What's your type?
Actually, my type is ambitious, successful, smart, intelligent, and educated.
I love that. Okay, do you want me to tell them my type?
Yeah.
I prefer to date someone with 0% body fat, just so we can match.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I know you're a model, I know you're a singer, I know you're gorgeous, like we all know that. But do you think that being in this industry helps you with dating, or does it hurt you when it comes to dating? What do you think?
It actually helps me a lot.
I can see that. Like, people in New York only date models, actually.
Yeah, everyone's very superficial, but like it works in my favor, so I have no complaints.
No complaints. Crazy. No, I love that. I wish I could say the same, but like, if I put myself out there, guys, like, I know everyone is gonna be interested, but I just don't want to be competition. You know what I mean? I don't want to compete with, not compete, but I don't want to.
You don't want to be competition.
I don't want to be competition with the other girls. Like, I want them to just do them and date whoever they want. Because if I get into the dating scene, I feel like everyone's just going to be obsessed with me. And I don't want the guys to fight over me. I don't want the girls to fight because of me. I just don't want to cause this eruption in the dating world in New York City. Because I know if I create a dating profile or if I even go out to a bar and sit down by myself, the whole dating scene in New York City is going to be disrupted. So I don't want to be that girl. I'm going to let the people have it, and when I'm ready to date, maybe in like 10 years, because I don't really age, I'm going to probably look better. So maybe in 10 years, I will enter the dating scene. Mm-hmm. I will actually get younger probably in the rate that I'm going. You can go back and look at my pictures from 5 years ago. I was actually older. So I love aging down and having a glow up and getting prettier by the second, by the minute, by the year, by the decade. So I just want to thank my genetics and my natural ability to keep a 0% body fat, be too pretty for every situation, and just age down. Okay, now let's talk about ghosting.
I don't know anything about ghosting.
Have you ever, like, I'm a ghoster. Like, I ghost everyone. Yeah. But do you ghost people? Have you ever been ghosted?
No and no.
No and no? So you're a very open, communicative person? And
yeah.
Oh, wow. You know, I wish I could say the same. You're a very inspirational person.
Yeah. Just have to date honest people, I'd be honest.
I wish that was me. What is happening?
No, it's just that, like, I don't date a lot, but I do date.
Okay. Wait, should I do a story time about the guy that asked me out that I told you about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically I was walking home from, like, filming some content. I was in, like, Times Square area, which I'm never in that area. I actually hate that area, but for some reason, I was walking back, and you know, during the holidays, there's major traffic. And by traffic, I mean, it's like the people, you cannot walk. So I was just walking, I had my headphones on, I was actually on the phone with my little sister, and I was talking to her, and I'm walking, and somebody tapped me. And when he tapped me, I was like, oh, okay, like, he just wanted to say, hey, I recognize you from TikTok. Like, because that's the only reason people tap me. Like, nobody really talks to me on the street, especially when I'm power walking in headphones, unless I'm, like, doing something wrong. And I was like, oh my god, hi. And then he said, oh, you're just really pretty. I just wanted to say hi, or, like, what's your name? I was like, what? How would you, like, what shocked me was the hotness, I'm not gonna lie.
Do you have a photo?
How can I have a photo?
Great.
And I'm like, and then I'm thinking, standing there, is this a prank? That was my first thought, because I'm like, if you search my name on TikTok, it's literally like #prettygirl. I do pretty girl under all my content. This podcast is called Too Pretty for This. And when he said, I thought you were pretty, I was like, oh, he definitely recognizes me from TikTok, and he's just playing a prank. And he's just trying to, like, he's laughing with his friend. So I looked around to see if anyone was around me. There were people walking, but nobody that looked like they were with him. And I was like, oh, okay, interesting. And then I said, my name is Winta. And then he told me his name. And then he just was talking about, like, do you live in the city? I said, yes. He didn't live in the city. He lives in Westchester, which I don't know. I guess that's, like, outside of the city or something.
Upstate New York, I think.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, interesting. And then we kind of, like, talked for 5 seconds, but there were so many people walking. I was, like, ready to kind of go. And then he asked for my number, and then I gave him my number, and he texted me his name. So I kind of was like, okay, cool. And then we were like, bye. And then I was on the phone with my sister, so obviously I told her the whole thing that happened. And then I got home, and obviously he didn't text me, so I was like, oh, it was definitely a prank. Oh my god, okay, perfect. And then I'm, like, telling my friends about this, and my friends were like, oh yeah,
People don't just instantly text you.
I don't know, I just don't know those things. I don't know, like, the rules with texting.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, okay, it was a prank, perfect. Like, that's what I thought. I wasn't really disappointed, because I'm like, that's just what I thought was gonna happen. So it's been like, I
manifested it.
Yeah, I was thinking that, so I'm like, I'm just manifesting it, but whatever. But I was talking to multiple people, and some of my friends said, yes, it's a prank, and some of my friends said, no.
What did I say?
My little sister said no. Oh wait, I'm gonna get to what you said. But my little sister said no, like, he was for real. And then you said, I sent you a video explaining what happened, and then I called you and I said, hey, did you watch the video I sent you about what happened? What do you think is going on? And you said, oh wait, I skipped right through it, but you looked pretty in the video is what you said.
Yeah.
But, you know, I did really look cute that day, so that kind of makes sense. And by that day, I mean every single day. Like, obviously I'm perfect, but, like, that's kind of what happened. But then, after I closed the case is now closed. Like, you can't open a case that's closed. I have concluded that he is not going to text me, and that was a prank. It's concluded. I sealed the case. It has been given to the court, and it's just a sealed case. You can't unseal a case that is sealed. Guess who opened the case?
The guy.
By doing what?
Texting you?
Yes. So he texted me. Guess what?
It's that easy to open the case?
I haven't opened it yet, but he tried to open it is what I meant, actually.
Okay.
But guess what he said?
I found your TikTok.
You know, I wish that's what he said. He said, "Is this Winta?" Like, no, it's not Winta. It's Summer. Of course it's Winta. Like, you got my number. I put my name in your phone number. In your phone. I saved it as Winta. And I actually, on purpose, only gave him my first name because I did not want him to look me up and realize that I'm the prettiest girl in the world.
But you have a very unique first name. Everyone can find you with just searching the first name.
I really hope he didn't. But anyways, I typed Winta and then I typed Z and then I removed it. But anyways, he tried to open the case, but I already sealed it and threw it in the ocean. So unfortunately, that case is sealed. But I guess in the future, now I know that, like, people don't just text you as soon as they get your number, especially if they live in Westchester and they have to commute.
Minutes? Has it been he just texted you the next day?
No, he texted me a week later.
What the heck?
That's what I'm saying.
That's definitely never. That's definitely just don't reply.
Yeah. That, right? Yeah. Because, like, plus the text wasn't even like, hey, how have you been? How was your week? It was like, is this Winta? And, like, I just don't want to I just don't have the energy to even think about why he texted that. Like, I'd rather just, like, literally be the prettiest girl and sit down and be stared at.
It's all or nothing.
All or nothing. And I don't want to, like, yeah. Anyways, that's the story time, and that's the only dating experience I've had this whole year. I put up a Instagram Q&A, so it's going to be, like, fast questions. So you're just going to do, like, 1-word answers or 2-word answers. Ready?
Yeah.
Very quick. Okay, do you prefer a dinner date or drinks at the bar?
Dinner, duh.
Okay.
Who would go out for drinks?
I don't know who would hold the mic like this and talk like that. There are different types of people, you know what I mean?
Who would go out for drinks?
Actually, I don't know anything about going out on a date, so.
Yeah. I mean, I don't drink, maybe that's why. Maybe people actually like drinking, so that would be a fun date.
Do you believe in soulmates, yes or no? Just hurry and get to the point. Yes or no?
No.
Okay, perfect. We don't care about the explanation. Is texting better or calling?
Oh my god, I don't know. Both.
Oh, really?
I'm
Is
like
texting better?
50-50. Maybe texting.
Okay, perfect.
No, calling, actually.
Okay, should I answer these two? I prefer... Actually, yeah, it's hard now when
It's
I'm thinking
hard.
about it. It
It's
really
like 50,
depends.
It's like it's...
Actually,
It depends on the situation, really.
if it's like just to ask somebody a question, I don't like it when it gets dragged in the text.
Yeah.
Like, just call me and ask me the question, and I'll just say yes or no. But if it's just like if it's not that serious or not that urgent, we can just text. But I might or might not reply, or I'll reply like in 2 days.
But also, I don't want there to be rules. Just whatever feels right.
Okay. Do you think I don't know how to pronounce this.
Chivalry.
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 Okay. Do you think that word is dead?
No.
I agree. Would you ever date someone who doesn't live in New York City?
Depends where he lives. It's like a nice city, why not? I mean, also it depends if he comes to New York City a lot.
What if he doesn't? Like,
Like
what if
long
he lives in,
distance?
like, New Jersey?
No.
You wouldn't, right? Okay. I don't think well, it really depends. Actually, I'm not even dating anyone in the city, so I can't answer this question.
If it was like LA, New York, LA, Miami, or another big city like Paris, London, Dubai, like why not?
Dinner date or coffee date?
Dinner.
Dating apps or meeting in person?
Both.
Uptown guy or downtown guy?
Both.
Your answers are very lame. Red
I'm
wine.
open-minded.
Okay, I don't care. Red wine. I literally don't care. I just want this to be over. Red wine. I'm tired. It's
Honestly,
literally
same.
3
I'm
a.m.
about to sleep.
Same. Should we take a nap?
Yeah.
Anyway, red wine or cocktails on a date?
Neither.
With dinner?
Neither.
On a private jet?
Oh. Bro, what does that have to do with anything? I don't want either one.
Okay, you don't drink.
Yeah.
Netflix and chill or fancy night out?
I don't know a single person who would choose Netflix and chill.
You know what?
Over fancy night out. Like, even over anything.
I mean, there's.
I would rather go out on a walk than watch movies and eat.
True.
Really just so pointless
and
boring.
And you can really get like,
especially if you lazy.
Keep doing it every night.
Or even every week.
I don't even like doing it, like, obviously watching a movie here and there is fine, but like, yeah, I'd rather be out and like living my life than staying in.
Like walking in Central Park is nice and checking out the...
Flowers or chocolate?
Flowers.
Funny or mysterious?
Ooh, both. Maybe funny.
I agree. Spontaneous or planned dates?
Planned dates.
Really? I like spontaneous, but I understand. It depends on the vibe and the mood.
Yeah, it depends on.
I feel like if it's a first date, maybe planned.
Who would go on a spontaneous first date? Please tell me that. The first, I would say the first 10 to 15 dates can't be spontaneous.
Oh my god, this girl is crazy.
They can't be. After like 10, 15, it's like whatever.
That's amazing to know. Okay. Weekend brunch date or late night drinks? Okay, we get it. Weekend brunch date.
Weekend brunch.
Looks or personality?
Personality.
I agree. Oh, I know what you're gonna say, but Manhattan dates or Brooklyn dates? I don't know why I said that.
Manhattan, of course.
I know, right? Summer fling or cuffing season?
Cuffing season.
Okay, perfect.
This is like our third podcast together, or fourth.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait.
Because our first one was in Miami.
Oh my god, yeah, we did do that podcast. Yeah, I remember that. That was a crazy one.
No, they were so funny. But honestly, I didn't know they had millions of views like that.
I didn't even know.
Everyone was DMing me the next day.
Same. I was so confused. I'm like, I literally didn't think anyone was going to watch this. And we were kind of like,
it was so
trolling.
Spontaneous too.
Yeah,
we were just there for like 5 days or something.
They DM'd us and they were like, do you want to be on? And we were like, sure. Please don't watch that podcast now. But wait, do you remember when they were making fun of you?
No, they were all trying to make me feel bad. I'm just like,
wait, why did they make you feel bad?
Because I said, I want the guy I'm dating to make, I think I said $1 million or $3 million a year minimum. Because they were asking every girl the minimum. And everyone was like, they had their own thing. And I was like, oh yeah, mine is not. It's definitely this. And then they were like, "Really changed after
Wait, what was their question? Like, how much do you want your partner to make?
Yeah.
And you said $3 million?
I think so.
Okay.
I think I might have said $1 million. I don't remember.
Okay. So have your thoughts changed?
Yeah, I would say my thoughts have changed because I'm more mature now and I see more of the world and I know more. So I think now I would want the person I'm dating to make at least $10 million because there's so much to do in this world and I don't want to be limited. And have to not do things because of one thing and I just want to be free.
That actually makes sense. But like, would you ever date a trillionaire or like what's your...
Yeah, like that's my cap. Is like my cap is a billionaire. Like if it goes anything above like...
Wait, what about multi-billionaire?
Maybe just like for like dinner dates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But nothing serious.
Yeah, because I feel like dating a trillionaire, it's like... So you wouldn't date a trillionaire, right?
No.
Yeah,
I would. The only type I wouldn't date.
Yeah, I wouldn't date a trillionaire either, honestly, because like I just don't want to like be in that lifestyle. Honestly, like billionaire is also my max. Multi-billionaire is my max actually. A trillionaire. So
you don't want that different like level.
Yeah, I don't want anything that like I don't know. That's just a little too much and unethical. Multi-billionaire is where it's at.
Yeah,
that's where definitely the max. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it was fun talking to you.
Honestly, you too. I've never really stayed up this late before.
I know. I'm so happy we actually did. Wait, I have to show them the failed experiment of the Too Pretty podcast sign.
She printed it out at this hotel lobby today, coming back, and I'm just like...
They didn't have color.
Black and white.
Yeah, I thought it would show on the camera.
You can barely see it, and that's what ChatGPT generated, a picture of her. And that is, I don't know if it's accurate or not, but
I don't know either.
I had no idea who it was.
That was a fail. But next time we're gonna have a better like backdrop situation, but this was just a fail, unfortunately. All right, guys, that is the end of the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Too Pretty for this podcast. It was a long time coming, and we finally did episode 1. We're gonna be doing this every Friday. It is a huge commitment that I will not commit to, which means I will commit to it.
Say not.
because I can, and
That kind of like cancels out.
You know what else cancels out? You holding the mic cancels out because you were not having it close to you.
I know. I'm sorry if there's some audio problems.
There will be. But yeah, that was pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And next week we're gonna have somebody even more special than this lame girl that's sitting next to me right now. I don't know why I had her on today. I was actually desperate.
I was begged.
I had nobody else.
dragged.
But next week we're gonna have.
Apartment.
I might or might not have bribed her to come here, but she's
like
here.
Big time.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna give her the thing that I promised to give her because she already did it now. And yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Can you actually leave? Can you get out of my
Bro,
apartment? Get out.
Don't finish everything this way.
Get
Make it
out.
a little bit peaceful for
Get
once.
out of my apartment.
Make it peaceful.
Get out of my
I'm
apartment.
sleeping here. Why would I go back? It's
Why would you
3
sleep
a.m.
at my apartment?
Why would I not?
All right, guys. Let's just do it like this, actually. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next.
Crazy. How
Can you stop talking?
Yes. Like,
Oh, please. You're doing too much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Wait, please.
Who does this?
You have to stop. Can you cover yourself, please? Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.